some animals shouldn't exist. But nature doesn't care what we think. There's a shrimp that can punch through aquarium glass. And it's not even the strangest thing on this list. If you're new here, hit subscribe. RoboFrog drops mind-blowing animal facts every week. You won't believe what's coming. Today, 10 animals that defy science. That break every rule biology, thought it wrote. Each one sounds fake. None of them are. Number 10. The hairy frog. Also called the horror frog. And for good reason. When threatened, this frog does something no animal should. It breaks its own bones. On purpose. It snaps the bones in its toes and pushes them through its skin to form claws. Wolverine. But real scientists call it mechanical force. I call it absolutely unhinged. And those hair-like strands. Not hair. Skin cells. Ugh. They help the frog breathe underwater during breeding season. So it breaks its own bones and grows fake hair. Nature said rules are optional. Number 9. The pistol shrimp. This shrimp has one claw that's bigger than the other. That's not the weird part. When it snaps that claw, it creates a bubble. That bubble collapses at 60 miles per hour. And here's where it gets insane. The collapse generates heat. Over 8,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That's nearly as hot as the surface of the sun for a split second. Less than a millisecond. But anything next to that bubble? Stunned. Or dead. The snap is so loud it can interfere with submarine sonar. A shrimp interfering with military equipment. Let that sink in. Number 8. The immortal jellyfish. This one doesn't sound scary. It sounds impossible. When this jellyfish gets old or injured, it doesn't die. It reverses. It turns itself back into its baby form. A polyp. And then it starts life over. Like hitting reset on a video game. Theoretically, it can do this forever. There is no biological reason this jellyfish has to die. We die. Everything dies. But this little translucent blob in the ocean said no thank you. Scientists are studying it right now. Because if we can figure out how it does this, the implications for human aging are enormous. But for now, it's the closest thing to immortality on planet Earth. Number 7. The tardigrade, also known as the water bear. Though it's not a bear, it's barely even visible. This microscopic animal has survived things that would kill anything else. Radiation. Survives it 1,000 times the lethal dose for a human. Boiling heat. Survives it. Freezing cold. Absolute zero. Survives it. The vacuum of outer space. Survives it. NASA literally took them to space and re-exposed them to the vacuum. Brought them back, they were fine. They do it by dehydrating themselves, losing 97% of their body water, and turning into a glass-like state called aton. In that state, they're basically indestructible. They can stay like that for decades. Then you add water, and they just wake up. This is the animal that will outlast us all. And it's smaller than a grain of rice. Quick break if you're enjoying this. Smash that like button. It tells YouTube to show this to more people. And subscribe to RoboFrog for more animals that shouldn't exist. Now, number 6. The goblin shark. Deep sea. Rarely seen. And when you do see it, you'll wish you hadn't. Its jaw doesn't just open. It shoots forward, out of its face, like a catapult. The entire jaw detaches and launches forward to grab prey. It's called slingshot feeding. And it's the stuff of nightmares. Scientists think this shark has barely evolved in 125 million years because it didn't need to. It got it right the first time. And that pink color, not pigment. Blood vessels visible through semi-transparent skin. It's a 125 million-year-old deep-sea nightmare that flings its own face at dinner. Moving on before I lose sleep. Number 5. The axolotl. This salamander looks cute, almost cartoonish. But what it does is superhuman. If you cut off an axolotl's leg, it grows back. Arm grows back. Part of its heart grows back. Part of its brain grows back. It doesn't scar. It perfectly regenerates any tissue, any organ. Scientists have studied this for decades, trying to figure out how. Because if humans could do even a fraction of this, medicine would change overnight. And here's the tragic part. They're nearly extinct in the wild. Only found in one lake system in Mexico. An animal that can regrow its own brain. And we're losing it. That should terrify you more than any shark on this list. Number 4. The mantis shrimp. Yes, another shrimp. The ocean is full of things that don't make sense. This one punches its club-like appendage, accelerates faster than a .22 caliber bullet. Underwater, it creates cavitation bubbles, same as the pistol shrimp, but on impact. Force is so extreme that the water literally boils for an instant. It cracks crab shells, breaks aquarium glass. Some species can smash through a snail shell in a single hit. And its eyes. 16 color receptors. Humans have 3. It sees colors we don't have names for. Colors that don't exist in our reality. A creature that punches at bullet speed and sees in colors we can't imagine. On this planet. Right now. Number 3. The glass frog. You can see through this frog. Literally. Its underside is transparent. You can watch its heart beating. But that's not why it's on this list. When the glass frog sleeps, it hides its blood. It packs nearly 90% of its red blood cells into its liver. Its liver reflects almost no light. So the frog becomes nearly invisible. It turns itself into glass. Then, when it wakes up, the blood flows back. And it's a normal frog again. Scientists still don't fully understand how it does this without clotting. Without dying. An animal that turns itself invisible every night. And we just accept that. Number 2. The Greenland shark. This shark lives to be 400 years old. Let me say that again. 400 years. Some of the Greenland sharks swimming today were alive before the United States existed. They live in the Arctic deep. They grow less than 1 centimeter per year. They reach sexual maturity at 150 years old. 150 years before they can even reproduce. They have a parasite in their eye that glows. Most of them are effectively blind, but they don't need to see. They live in the dark. For centuries, they are the longest-lived vertebrates on Earth, and we almost never see them. Number 1. The planarian flatworm. Save the most impossible for last. You can cut a planarian in half. Both halves survive. You can cut it into pieces. Each piece grows into a new worm. Cut off its head. It grows a new head. And the old head grows a new body. Scientists have cut one planarian into 279 pieces. Each one became a complete, functioning worm. 279 worms from what? It has something called neoblast stem cells that can become any cell type. When the worm is injured, they rush to the site and rebuild everything. It doesn't just heal, it clones itself. This is the closest thing to biological immortality that regenerates. Not by reversing aging, like the jellyfish. By refusing to die when destroyed, you can cut it up, and it wins. 10 animals. Each one breaks a rule we thought nature had to follow. Bones through skin. Jaws that launch. blood that hides, bodies that refuse to die. Duh, the world is full of things that shouldn't exist. And they do anyway. If you liked this, smash that like button and subscribe to RoboFrog. See you next time.